All right, I just got all this stuff, and the actual regular video camera battery is dead, so we're gonna pull this shit off on the cell phone, do it in one take. Quick and dirty unboxing of the Moza R9 and CS wheel, probably the most desired direct drive Black Friday sim racing shit you're gonna find this holiday season. This is a real world take on this stuff versus what I've been running, which is Thrustmaster. You probably can't see it with the way the camera's set up, but I'll show you in a second. So I'm gonna start a little backwards, going with the wheel first. Black Friday sale took it down to $249. If you have an account or you've been paying attention to their carts and playing around with it, you'll notice 5% coupons pop up on occasion. So $249, 5% coupon, US stock discount back equals probably the best game, best deal in sim sports racing right now. Kind of tough to do it on the fly and talk, but excited to look at this thing. I can tell you in the hands it is surprisingly heavy, heavier than I thought it would be for sure. The joysticks sometimes look a little bit iffy on the videos online, but there's actually some pretty nice movability and tactile feedback here. I mean, this is the nicest piece of kit I've ever held in my hands, and this is probably, at this point, I don't know, with what I've had and sold, the 5th steering wheel I've had. And for being a budget option for this company, this thing is beastly. You've already seen all the other videos, so I'm not going to bullshit you, and I'm not going to sit here and talk a bunch of crap about it. We're going to keep it quick. But this thing is hefty, dude. You could drive a car with this. You could race a car with this. A real car. I'm impressed what they've been able to accomplish here. So moving on from that, try to bang everything up first right off the bat here. Next up is the wheelbase itself, the R9. Of course, this is like the 500th unboxing video, one of these, so nobody gives a crap about what I've got to say about that. But what I will say is that nobody's paying me to do this review. I bought this shit myself. I've not even had this out of the box yet. Just only took the stickers out and verified that there was indeed a racing wheel head unit in here, so that when I did this video, I wouldn't get surprised by a pile of lead later. So, power brick, whatever. Everybody thinks the power brick sucks. I don't give a crap what the power brick's like as long as it doesn't mess up. That's all I care about. And the real deal. I will say that in the hand, the actual base itself is heavier than I had assumed it would be after watching all of these other videos. It definitely feels tiny. It feels way tiny after messing with belt-driven bases the last 4 years. Let's check this thing out. You'll see over here amongst the other mess of toy cars and crap, there's a Thrustmaster TSPC. Not a bad piece of kit. I've got a wheel from SimPush on it. That's a 13-inch wheel that has been awesome for oval asphalt racing, but I don't know, in itself, I feel like the TSPC just hasn't quite given me everything I would have hoped it would over the course of time here. So to get some other shit out of the way, let's grab the Moza and set it right next to this thing. The Moza heads up with the TSPC is minuscule in comparison. Multiple inches shorter. I'm going to have a lot more clearance on my desk or a wooden racing rig, which, as you can see, like I said, real world racing, there's no cable management, there's no spiffy paint, I ain't got no harnesses or no fake roll cage. We're just racing and having fun with it. And this is direct drive number 1 in my experience, and I cannot wait to test this thing out. Moza, I feel like you guys have fucking knocked this thing out of the park. You keep implementing a lot of new stuff, and you're really making everybody down here on the low levels of sim racing really excited with what's to come. Especially after, wow, that'll look really good on the video. Especially after the announcement of all today's new stuff. Moza is definitely positioned well in the sim racing market. So stay tuned for what's to come from them in 2023. Maybe even more videos from my dumbass. Peace.